Adelisle, the show debuted again on Sunday. It's had 5 stars yet again. How special is it to be involved in such a critically acclaimed show like this?
Amazing. It's really special. I feel like it's a part of like, I don't know, it feels like a little part of history, like a little part of TV history. It's really great. I don't know. It feels amazing.
I mean, it's just amazing. I can't really believe it. Like, I wanted to be an actor and I never thought it would happen. And then I went to drama school, was doing auditions, and then my first job was a TV show in Liverpool that's set in Liverpool, made by Scousers. It's just, I can't believe it.
Yeah. How special it is to be a part of a show that is in your home city like this?
I mean, it's just a bit mad, really. Like, it's like, you know, I say, I want to be an actor when I grow up, and like, I think, I'll be like, you know, Hollywood or something. And then I'm like walking down Bold Street. I'm like, this is mad. Like, and then for season 2, like, you know, we're driving down, like, past my nan's house. And I'm texting her and she's being like, why don't you come over for a cup of tea? And I'm like, I'm doing my big, serious, important, like, actor job, Nan.
Just the best. Yeah. And then alongside that, you're working with a group of people that are just excellent, and you're like, pinch me. That's what I did the whole time that I was filming it. I did it on the first series as well, and then when you get the phone call to say that it's going again, you're like, what? Yes, please. And then you're hoping that, you know, you've got a little bit more to do, which I did. And then you're hoping that it's, you know, the same as the first series, as well received as the first series. And then the reviews come in on Sunday and you're like, come on!
You passed with a critical darling.
Yeah, it's ace. It's just ace.
Honestly, like, I can't express how much it means to me, because I think we have a responsibility to show Liverpool in the best way. And, you know, there's a few naughty bits in it, but there's a lot of humour, a lot of love, warmth, and it's about, I think it's about connections between people. So, especially Tony's work as well. It's not just any work, it's like the best of the best writing. So I'm thrilled, especially to be in 2 series, never mind just one. So it's like, you know, I feel like I've touched very lucky, very lucky.
It's an honour. You know, there's a simple way of putting it. Just the people really, the reason why it gets 5-star reviews, I would suspect, is primarily because of the people involved. It's not as if there's some magic dust. It's because everyone is kind and everyone is determined to make something that's as good as the previous thing by telling the truth and, I don't know, giving actors space to make characters that matter and that are as close to real as possible.
You know, when you go anywhere and anybody makes the jokes about the Scouse accent and you're like, oh, okay. So yeah, it does have the crime, but it also has what's great about Tony's writing is everything's about pairs. So you've got like Rachel and Chris, Emily and Josh's characters, they work so well together, me and Mark, and it's always about the connections between people at the heart of stuff. So even like in the first series, there's me and Mark were sitting there eating like pot noodles together. For me, it's like I'm so much younger than Mark, and there's a beauty in that relationship, because then you think, well, why are they hanging out together? So that's what's great about Tony's writing.
I love filming in Liverpool. I think we spoke once before, and the food. Top notch. And then also the people, everyone's just really nice. Like, you get off the train and people say hello. It's just really lovely. It's warm, you know. It's a really lovely city to be in. Yeah.
I mean, I live in London, and like, my dad always said, if anyone ever gives you any rubbish, you just go as scouse as possible. And that's kind of what I do. Like, if anyone is being a bit scary, I just go dead scouse, and then I just see them so confused that like that voice came out of me, and then I can skedaddle then, and I'm fine.
Well, the advice has done you well in good stead so far.
Exactly. I just have to go, hey, and then people are like, what? And then I'm fine.
The show wears its Liverpool heart on its sleeve. So, how special is it for you filming in a city? Do you enjoy filming in a city?
Yeah, so this stems back from when I appeared in a show called Little Boy Blue. I just had Liverpool as part of my second home, and I'm a Mancunian as well. So
we'll end the interview.
But it really is like the people, the vibe of the city, the architecture of the city, just everything about it is brilliant. And the fact that, you know, not only am I Well, my friends say that I'm adopted Scouse, and my Scouse friends say that, which I'll take. Because it's hard to do a Scouse accent, you know, as well. You're just like, oh, the pressure's on. All the Scousers are like, she's a wool. And I'm like, no!
I was told, like, when I started wanting to be an actor and stuff, like, there's no way you can be an actor with a Scouse accent, blah, 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 like, all this stuff, like, and no one was from a similar background to me and stuff, so I can't believe that I'm doing this and it's being celebrated. It's amazing.
And Liverpool, the people of Liverpool are always the same. They're always incredible, and they're always they have very big hearts. And you know, it's not something that you. It's not something you don't. You know, there's a lot of places in the world I've filmed, and you don't even notice you're there. Yeah. Liverpool, you know where you are, and you know what you're doing. And so yeah, it's great.
We've got to talk about the lead star as well, because Martin Freeman. I think it's the best Scouse accent from a non-Scouser on TV and film. So, what was your response when you heard him do it for the first time?
It was on Zoom because it was we were just sort of in COVID and everything was just. And then there's Martin Freeman on, and virtually everyone else is a Scouser. And I thought, oh, he's obviously going to do his own accent. And then I was like, could you imagine that pressure when you're sitting there with everyone else who's a Scouser? He just knocked it out of the park, man. And do you know what? He is a great leader of a team. Like, he sets the standard so high, but he's so approachable and he's all about the team. And so I think he's brilliant. Yeah.
You play the villain in this season, so what are the challenges involved in playing a bit of a nasty character? Or?
Oh, it's just fun. I mean, it's just easy going because, you know, everyone else has to. I was just saying, everyone else has to follow certain rules, and I don't. So you know, it's like any game. I guess life is a game, and if you don't have to follow the rules, you get to cheat and have a great time. Other people struggle, and so yeah, it's fun to play that because in real life I'd go to jail. Jail's not a good thing, kids.
And to be honest, when I got the role, I kind of told my mum I was basically a background artist because I was worried that it was going to come out and I was barely in it. And I've been like, Mum, this is my big break, you know what I mean? So I was like, oh yeah, I think I'm in it a decent amount. And then my mum's like, every other scene, it's Casey this, Casey that.
I think it didn't take me by surprise, but I just quite liked it, that like, you can say lad and you can say la, like la. I really like la. That it's just nice. When someone calls you that, it's like, oh, it feels really endearing.
Would you mind if I test you with my Liverpool quiz?
God, no.
Okay. So what does boss mean?
Oh, like good, like sick. Yeah.
What does meth mean?
Oh, like silly, like you're being a bit silly, like.
More scruffy than silly.
Marco.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
What does scran mean?
Food.
Oh my God.
Of course I'm gonna know. Of course I'm gonna know that one.
What does trabs mean?
Oh, I don't know.
Cheers.
Oh, I don't think I've heard that one.
And the final one, what does a wool mean?
Oh, someone who's not from Liverpool. But now it's like not from like Liverpool city centre.
Yeah.
Like now it's like anywhere sort of, even just a little bit further, you're a wool. Yeah. Rachel's a wool. She's from Warrington. Proud wool. Proud.
You've done great on the quiz. Well done.